Seth Dunlap with your Friday sports schedule. You know, Friday means a lot of things going on. We'll get to our local stuff first, but Winter Olympics. They start today officially with the opening ceremonies, 1 o'clock local time here. It'll be on NBC TV, and then they're going to replay it in prime time at 8 o'clock tonight. I'm very excited. So we get 2 years of this every 4 years, in the winter anyway, and only 2 weeks of it every 4 years, only 2 weeks of it every 2 years, even if you count the Summer Olympics. So I'm really excited. Some of the events that start today, the ladies singles, figure skating, team ice dancing, curling, women's hockey, some of the events going on. And again, those opening ceremonies officially this afternoon, but actually already this morning, curling already started. So the Olympics, interesting, the events start before the actual opening ceremonies there. In high school hoops, we do have a big featured game on KSJB. Medina Pingree Buchanan, the boys who are receiving votes in the rankings, they are at Ellendale. It'll be 7 o'clock tonight on KSJB Radio and the KSJB Sports app. Joe Jacobs down there on the call. Charlotte Fox here in studio, giving you updates of all the games from across the state. And some of those games we're watching, other boys' games. Jamestown hosting Bismarck Legacy. Blue Jays big upset win that we called on Tuesday. We'll see if they can stay on that winning column and maybe make a little bit of a surprise run before those regionals here in a couple of weeks. Still got some time to move up in those rankings. In the A's, Carrington at Thompson. Barnes County North in the B's goes to number 4 Hankinson. Sneaky matchup there. Not predicting an upset, but Barnes County North, I think, is better than people would realize at this point. They've actually played better than people thought coming into the season, and might be a little bit of a dark horse or somebody who can pull some upsets when it comes playoff time. That game at Hankinson tonight. Oaks hosting Enderlin, Wine-Mary Lidgerwood against Sargent County, Maple River at Richland, Linton HMB at Kidder County, and Napoleon Gackle Streeter at Southwood are some of the boys' games tonight. In girls high school hoops, the Jamestown Blue Jay girls upset on Tuesday. They're going to try to bounce back against Bismarck Legacy. That's a home game for them. Turtle Mountain at Four Winds, Minnewacan, Northern Cass at Kindred, Mayport CG at Lisbon, Devils Lake at home against Hillsborough CV, Grafton at home against Langdon area Munich. Number 3 in the B's, Central McLean against our Redeemers. That's on the road. And Edgeley Colton Montpelier travels to Richland. Little high school hockey as well. Dickinson is at Jamestown on the boys' side. And then the Jamestown Blue Jay girls, they go to Grand Forks and hit the ice there tonight. One more boys hockey game in the Mayport area is at Bismarck High. In the NBA tonight, the New Orleans Pelicans are at the Minnesota Timberwolves. And I know Timberwolves had a shaky week here, but Pelicans, one of the worst teams in the league. They should not lose this game if you're the Timberwolves. And in men's college hockey, the University of Jamestown continues their series against Waldorf, Iowa, game 3 of a 4-game series. It's home ice tonight, 7 o'clock, and the University of North Dakota on the road. They hit the ice at Minnesota Duluth with a 6 p.m. start. So lots of sports action going on today. We don't do weekend videos, so just a little reminder, tomorrow we will have Valley City at Lemoore Litchfield Marion girls basketball. Massive game, 2 teams that might win a state title in their respective classifications. Valley City number 3 in the A's, Lemoore Litchfield Marion number 2 in the B's. We'll have that for you on KSJB Radio right after Bison basketball on Saturday at about 3:15 for the pregame show, 3:30 the tip. Bison hoops tomorrow, trying to bounce back after their first conference loss against Denver. They play Omaha, and that is 12:30 pregame show on KSJB Radio tomorrow. So lots of sports. Here we go. We got basketball tournaments coming too soon. Seth Dunlap with your daily sports update.